Hello everyone, it's Jade and welcome to a speed build on the channel. So this is a speed build of a chapel. I am not true to what a chapel should actually look like, but just kind of the shell of one that I wanted to use as my Sims are getting married in The Sims 3. So naturally, in every Sims game, I will get them engaged and then never get them married until they're like old and grey. Teehee. It's just my system apparently. So what I've done is before Shavonne and Atlas in my Sims 3 Leprosy Generation 6 grow old, I would like to get them married. So I decided that it was time also to actually make some way for them to get married rather than just like turning up on a lot and trying to make a few things look pretty, which I will probably continue to do in future. But I don't know where I got the random inspiration to do this, and I was like, absolutely, I want to spoil my Sims. So we're gonna make this happen. So honestly, it took me like 2.5 hours and it's so basic at the same time, and I'm like, why did it take me so long? It's because what took me the longest, I think, was the fact that I didn't know what to do on the inside. So there's technically also a second floor, which could be used if you wanted to use it as anything particular, because I guess some like churches or chapels would have like a second floor seating if they're quite a large audience. You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, I tried. I'm not insanely religious, so I haven't actually kind of like, looked too deep into it, but I was just like, this'll do. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't have photo booths in chapels, but haha. So I tried to look up some inspo pictures as well, but it didn't really go to plan. So I've just kind of gone off of a basic idea with like a big tower at the front and, just the basics. When I got to the inside, I didn't really know what to do. So I've just kind of done like an aisle in a sense with chairs on the side. I probably should have done different chairs now that I'm thinking about it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I also, the two little, what do you call them? Two little like rooms on the outside, on the outside, like the wings of the building. Oh my god, I didn't know what to do with those. So one's just kind of like a unisex toilet, and the other one's an empty room. I realized I probably should have put like a kitchen in there and some other stuff, like just like normal wedding items that you would usually use. But I feel like Sims 3 weddings compared to Sims 4 weddings are such a different tier, especially now that you have like wedding stories for the Sims 4. So thinking about it, it's quite standard, isn't it? But I love it. It was a really cute wedding nonetheless. So I was gonna go with individual chairs, which thinking about it, I probably should have. But I was thinking of more how like churches have those really long benches. But this is obviously not reflecting that at all. So it do be what it do be. I was originally going to have bathrooms on each side, like a female and male bathroom. But then I kind of build a space to the side, which is like a dance floor kind of, I was gonna say kind of vibe kind of situation, but it's just a dance floor area vicinity. And it's weird, like when you start to look back at your builds and you're like, oh, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have used different coloring, oh, I wish I would have done that. But too bad, Jade. I do like the coloring of the floor now though. Do I keep it that color? I think I do. And I guess I had also tried not to use CC, but I'm pretty sure that the wood on the deck is a CC. Oh well. And one thing that pet peeves me, I think I've actually, since having my Sims have a wedding there, gone in and like edited a few things, because I had to take the pictures for the end screenies for this, because what I do every time I do a build is I will do the build and then I will record the whole thing, I'll move my family in, I'll use it, I'll do what I'm doing, and then I'm like, damn, I needed to save it, and then it's totally different from when I actually did the speed build. So typical Jade. Also, just decorating in The Sims 3, I don't know how people do it. Obviously it's a lot of CC. Because I literally went through all of this. I cut out so much, but I went through all of it trying to find something that was like wedding inspired, wedding decor. I definitely Sims 3. So this is where I can find so much love in The Sims 4. I do love The Sims 3, absolutely, but maybe what I need to do is remove a lot of like stuff that I don't use, so let's say store content or something like that, and put in some CC, but I know it's all probably not going to help anyway. But maybe some CC build stuff, I think I might maybe benefit more from that. Like, it'll just be the details that I see more in, but with The Sims 3, it's a lot longer of a process to be able to build for me. So that's why I think if you guys have watched any of the recent parts of my Salvatore Leprosy, you'll see their new house that they live in, which is a single story because I was so tired of a second story, especially with toddlers and just a lot of up and downs. And so that build took me so long to build because it's The Sims 3 and you've got so many customizable swatches, which is chef's kiss, Sims 4 get on it, but also it's just, it takes so much out of me. I don't know how I get through them sometimes, but it's so fun to create, but also takes so much out of me, and I don't go to the detail of decorating that I could in The Sims 4 because it's not as easy and it's so much more time consuming, and the clutter will probably make it lag. But do I just like live through it because it's so cute and amazing? Listen, I tried. And I do my typical, I don't know if you guys have noticed this throughout my builds, I always have to have pathing that goes like all the way around the house, even though nobody actually does that IRL. I mean, technically I would have, say, a side gate that goes around to the back, but I don't have it on the other side. Here's me putting the photo booth in. I tried to kind of make the front of it like more of a common area, even though I'm not sure what would naturally live on that side of me. Saying naturally too much also. It's growing on me. But I'm not sure what else. Like, I probably could have looked at more inspo pics, but I think I looked at one and I was like, no, this is too hard, and then I aborted ship and I was like, I'll just do my own, it's cool. And my strategy to making everything look better was to add lots of flowers. And I don't know if you noticed this in The Sims 4 and The Sims 3, is there's not, like, there's a lot of plant decor and a lot of decorating you can do, but I feel like there needs to be more. The Sims 3, I've actually tried to Google like CC trees and bushes and flowers, just because I feel like everything's quite large. It's not to detail like what you would like to do, but no matter how hard I look, I can't find anything like that, and I feel like that's what's missing a lot in The Sims 3. But let's keep in mind, Jade, the Sims 3 stopped in 2009, which is like what, 10? No, yes. Almost 15 years ago? That's crazy. I'm playing a 15-year-old game. It's not 15 years old. Or is it? I don't know when The Sims 3 came out. Oh my god. Did it? Wait. I know that The Sims 4 came out in 2014, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm questioning myself. Can I Google it? When did The Sims 3 come out? Oh, it came out in 2009. Okay, I was spot on. For some reason I thought it finished in 2009, but that makes a lot of sense. But that's oh my gosh. I also am so okay, I use CC roofs, I'm pretty sure, and I'm sorry about it, but I can't, like, when I found that pack, it's the most amazing thing, and it just adds so much more quality. Oh my god, my hiccup. It adds so much more quality to the look. Also, I hate doing wallpaper in The Sims 3 because I can never get what I want. Never. You know what? I just need to be more creative. A lot of what I do is just plain colors. And I think I leave it as like a pinky red. And when I came back to it, I hated it. I did it more to try tie in with the coloring in the chairs and the photo booth. But I just wasn't a fan. It wasn't what we should have done. Also, I do try to make a car parking lot, but the disappointment in that is that the lot's not big enough. And I probably could have made it work, but it would have looked really cramped, which I probably just should have done anyway. You're right, good point. You know what, I was trying to think outside the box. I was trying to give us more, but it wasn't what we were looking for. I really wanted to spit those bars just then. How funny am I? But ultimately, coming into this build, it was really nice to kind of be building something different. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I started to kind of create my own Sims 3 world. Not create my own, but I've gone off of an empty map and I've actually gone to the effort of putting like City Hall in the map and decorating around City Hall and putting benches in and stuff, and then also putting in streetlights, as well as like the hospital and stuff like that. So I have that somewhere. I haven't really looked at it recently just because I've been working full time and also trying to keep up with 4 LPs, and also trying to stream, and also kind of just trying to be with people in my life and, you know, spending time with my dog. It's been quite a lot. So I think I need to make it more of a little hobby to do, like do all my builds through there. Like I could add this build in there, but maybe renovate it and do a better version, because looking at it, no, I'm kidding. Not me dissing myself in a voiceover, but this is the outdoor area that I was talking about, because I kind of wanted a space for people to sit outside and do some dancing. And seeing it now, I keep thinking about, because I've actually recorded the part, because I pretty much built this, and while I was editing it, I was able to kind of have my Sims go and have their wedding. So they definitely have had it here, and my dog's barking, and she wants to do it while I'm doing a voiceover. Amazing. Thanks, Falk. It was so sweet because I didn't know that that dance floor was actually specifically for dancing. So it's a whole new experience for me to see how it works in the game. And I just had like all my Sims like duo dancing, and it was so cute. And we had some of the granddaughters dancing with Freddie. And then that just reminded me of the Freddie scandal that we had with Freddie kissing Atlas. And then being heartbroken when it stopped. Oh, Freddie is just... So like, you know, Chris passes away and he's like, you know what? I'm ready for someone new. I'm ready. And then he just like flirty introduces himself to a lot of people. Suddenly has romantic interests, tries to make out with his daughter's fiance that they've been together since they were teens. Incredible. Absolutely immaculate. Oh my God. Can you guys remind me, this is totally off, but you know, remind me in my Salvatore legacy that I have to send kids to boarding school. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do with Spence, or the new baby that we should have after that, because I want to have 5. But someone's gonna have to go to boarding school, and I don't even want to really deal with it because I love The Sims so much and I want to keep playing with them all at home, but I've got to realize that that might not be the priority. But yeah, I was really happy with this build. I actually went around and did some of the terrain. I did some of the terrain paint as well. So we've got those features in there, but I almost wish that I'd spent more time actually doing the inside build, but I think I was just way too excited to have a decent kind of lot and to also have my Sims be getting married. But anyway, guys, I'll be leaving here for today. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.